Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I'm gonna give you my weekly tarot forecast and advice. And this forecast is for the week starting from April 18th until April 24th. Things you need to know, things you need to pay attention to, and my forecast is for every zodiac sign. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel in order not to miss upcoming weekly forecast. I upload them every single week so you know yours. And as well, if you want to get your personalized customized tarot reading or weekly monthly forecasts, follow all the links below. Go check my website lisaspirit.com. That's the place where you can find all available readings. Okay, I am continuing using my eliminated tarot deck, and the first zodiac sign we have is Aries. So what should Aries expect for the upcoming week? For Aries, we have the Fool. That's how it looks. The Fool, the major arcana. Sometimes it's the zero energy, and at the same time, it's like 22nd energy, 22nd arcana. Why 0 and 22nd? Because everything starts with the Fool and everything finishes with the Fool. So this week for you, my dear Aries, so it's time to finish something, to wrap up and start something new. It's the time to let your past go, get rid of some things, get rid of some people, whatever is happening in your life, and at the same time start something new. So like this week is like you're finishing and you're starting at the same time. So there is no time to wait. Like you finish something and you go and start something new within this week. When it comes to the Fool in general, what I've just told you, that it is about past. It is about past memories, past feelings, like letting your past go. So that's why, my dear Aries, do not get attached to your past. It's time to keep moving forward. It's time to, because look at the Fool. He is so free. He's so independent. He doesn't care about anything. He's very spontaneous. So my dear Aries, learn this week and try to be more spontaneous. It's in general a good week for traveling. It's a general good week to go somewhere, explore different places, and be active and feel this freedom inside of you. So that's why your past can actually stop you from going somewhere, can stop you from moving forward, can stop you starting a new stage in your life. That's why this weekend it's time to say goodbye to your past, be grateful for whatever happened, for the people you had in your past, and then it's time to move forward. It's time to start something new. It's just in general a time for new beginnings for you, my dear Aries. So when it comes to the Fool, I've told you before, he is about freedom. So I want you to pay attention to that and just look around. Do you feel yourself being as free? Do you have this freedom? Or there are people in your life who limit you, who don't let you go anywhere, who stop you from moving forward, who stop your actions, your decisions, who make decisions for you. Maybe you have a partner who doesn't let you go anywhere and he or she limits your freedom and whatever you do in life. So I want you to pay attention to that. Maybe it's your job, right? Maybe it's your job which is limiting you, or at work. So I want you to experience this freedom in whatever you do, freedom in your choices, freedom in your decisions. Just feel it this week. And at the same time, it's not always about other people. Sometimes, my dear Aries, it can be about you. Maybe you have limiting beliefs. Maybe you have some beliefs, maybe you have some thoughts, some opinions, some views which actually block you and limit you and do not let you moving forward. You do not feel free because that's how you make yourself feel like. It's just because of you, because of your decisions, because of your perspectives, because of your beliefs. And it's time to break them, and it's time to unleash yourself and don't care about anything. Don't care what other people are gonna say. Don't care what other people are gonna think about that. Just fully express yourself this week. Don't care about anything. Do what you love. Do like what you enjoy doing in this life, what brings you happiness. And I want you to experience that, my dear Aries. That's why it's important to let your past go. That's why it's important to start moving forward, because it's time to feel that. It's time to feel that future awaits you, and it's there, and you're ready for it. You're ready to move forward, but sometimes there are some things that stop you. Maybe you're afraid of something, maybe your fears, maybe your beliefs, as I've said before. So look at that. And just in general this week, be very spontaneous in whatever you do. Be be less serious a little bit. You do care too much. You think too much. You overthink probably. And it's time to take it easy. Enjoy this week. As I've told you before, this is a good week for traveling, exploring new places, meeting with people, and having this feeling of freedom and happiness and fulfillment inside of you. So I want you to feel like that. And so focus on that, my dear Aries, okay? Next one we have Taurus. So what should Taurus expect? For Taurus, we have Page of Cups. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the Page of Cups, I mean in general, when it comes to the pages, there's like a feeling that you are not ready yet for something, that you are experiencing something and it's like you're in between, you cannot choose, you can pick, you're not sure about, like it's kind of this week is gonna be like in between, like you're ready but not ready at the same time, your feelings, your emotions, because this is a Page of Cups. Cups, they are about feelings, they are about emotions, how you feel, how you express yourself. So you may be a little bit unsure about that. You may feel like not confident about something, about people around you, about yourself, about your feelings, your emotions. So it's kind of a good week to look at that, and it's a good week in general to look at the people around you, look at your environment, look at your friendships, look at your like people, teammates, co-workers with whom you work. Can you trust those people? Can you work with those people? What kind of connection is that? Are you having a good emotional well-being, talking and communicating with this person or not? Maybe you are in abusive relationships and the person drains you emotionally, mentally, and you cannot be in those relationships anymore. This is week to analyze in general and look to the people around you. And see, are they a good people to be around? Are they good people to be with or not? Or it is time to change something. And also good to look at yourself. Maybe you are the kind of person who drains and takes the energy from other people, and emotional energy, and maybe it's you who who cause all the problems and issues in your relationships when it comes to emotions, when it comes to feelings. Maybe you're not ready to share, maybe you are too close in yourself and you're not willing to share with other people your true emotions, your true feelings. And this week is just in general to analyze and ask yourself, how do I feel? Do I like it? I don't like it. How do I feel being around this person? How do I feel about doing this job? So just listen to yourself and listen to what you like, what you don't like. How do you feel? What are your feelings? What are your emotions? What are you experiencing right now? This should be one of your primary focus of this week. And this week, it is actually overall a good week for building new relationships, starting new relationships. So it's a good week to go on a date, for example, if you're not within the relationships, or spend more time with your romantic partner. Also, if you are within the relationships. So it's just like, as you can see, it is all about emotions, feelings, communication with other people. And this week, it is important for you to have this inside feeling of freedom and sometimes being a bit careless about whatever is happening around you. The problem can be maybe you are taking too seriously lots of things which are happening around you. Maybe you are actually too emotional about whatever is happening around you. Maybe your emotions take over you. And this week is just time to let it go. Let it go the way it goes. Do not let your emotions take over you. You have control over them. Explore all those emotions, but do not let them take over you and make decisions for you. You can do everything by yourself, but I just want you to be like, have this insight, freedom in your actions, in your emotions, what you experience. If you want to cry this week, cry. If you want to scream, scream. So let it go. Do not keep anything inside of you. If you want to do that, do that. And you should be more free this week. You should enjoy whatever is happening in your life. So do not really care a lot about things which are happening around you. Sometimes you think too much. You sometimes can over exaggerate things, and that can be a problem as well, because when you over exaggerate, you start thinking about it, you make it worse. It's not actually maybe that bad, but you're trying, like, you think a lot, your emotions take over you, and that's it. And for the whole week you're sitting and thinking about that, and you cannot do anything, and those emotions, and negative especially, can take over you, and that's it. Like, week is gone. But I want you to actually experience lots of different things and feelings this week. So let it be. Let it just go the way it goes. Do not be too serious this week. That's what I want to say. Do not be too serious. Sometimes be a little bit naive in some certain situations. Be more spontaneous in whatever is happening. Go somewhere, meet with people, network, explore different feelings and emotions, okay? This is really important for you, my dear Taurus, this week, okay? Next one, we have a Gemini. So what should Gemini expect? For Gemini, we have the Strengths. That's how it looks. The major arcana number, in some cases it can be number 8, or in numerology it's number 11, energy, for example, but it's the strength in general. So again, when it comes to the major arcanas, I think, my dear Gemini, you've been getting lots of major arcanas recently. I can remember the previous weeks, so it's been kind of a life-changing time for you, my dear Gemini. So you've been going through a lot of things, and I remember last week you had Judgment, and now it's Strengths. So now it's about strengths and potential. Now it's actually, this week it is time to realize your potential. This week it is time to fulfill yourself. So if last week was pretty slow for you, you've been waiting for something, this week it's going to be very active, because when it comes to the strengths, it's one of the most energetic energies. It's one of the most energetic arcanas when it comes to actions, when it comes to going and doing the things. The speed is very high. So finally things will start moving for you. Maybe some opportunities will come. Maybe it's a good week, because I've just told you, we also call it the strengths in your potential. So maybe some opportunities will be given to you where you can actually realize your potential, where you can show off your talents, where you can express yourself, your expertise, your professionalism. So this is your week to be active, and you do need to be very active this week. The problem can be with the strengths, because as I told you, it is very energetic card. It is very energetic arcana. And for some people, it can be too much. Like, it's too much of an energy. You cannot deal with that. It can be too many tasks, too many things to handle, too many things to do, too many opportunities even, too many places to go, clients, communications, talks, meetings, and it can be overwhelming. So not everyone can deal with that, but I do believe in you. Plan everything out, structure everything out. It is very important this week that you know what you want. that is the key, is that you know what you want, you know your talents, you know your skills, you know your expertise, you know what you're good at. If you don't know right now at this point, you have a couple more days to figure this out and be ready for the weeks. Try to find out, try what you want to do. And I want you to realize your potential this week. This week, it is about moving forward. It is about strengths. It is about actually showing off your strengths. This week, it's not about weaknesses. It is about showing off your strengths and using your strengths and getting all the opportunities and getting all the clients. You see, we have a line here, and he is ready for everything, whatever is going to come up. Yes, since it is very, as I've told you before, it's very energetic and crazy week it can be. So I want you to be careful when it comes to your physical energy. So this week, it is also a good week for the physical energy, like for physical activities, going and doing these things. So please, it is important, because you may experience that you have so much energy going and doing the things. I do encourage you to do more of the physical exercises, going to the gym, running, I don't know, boxing, active sports, not passive, not slow, like stretching and slow yoga may not be the best for this week. I want you to actually put this energy out, or if you don't have energy, gain this energy from high intensive workouts. So taking care of your physical body, it is very important as well. Doing physical exercising, it is about also healthy lifestyle. If you have some bad habits this week, it's a good week to maybe change something and have a good habit, eating habits. Maybe you are smoking, maybe you're drinking. It's kind of gonna be a good week to have a detox in general for your physical body, so take care of that as well. But again, for you, my dear Gemini, it is a great week to realize your potential. It's a great week to show off. It's a great week finally to get the things out, finally to get the results, finally, like whatever you've been waiting before the previous week, it's time. This week you're gonna get it. This week you're gonna get some answers. It's gonna be like the whole picture is gonna be more clear to you, where to go, what to do. But you also need to be active, so please go and do the things. And again, pay attention to your physical health, listen to your body. Because the problem with the strengths can be that you can start overworking, because it's a very hard working card, it's very hard working energy. So also please pay attention to that. Make sure that everything is balanced out. Take some time off, take some evenings off, but do not overwork. Just be careful with that. And again, listen to your body. How you can understand that you're doing something wrong, that you're overworking. Your body is going to tell you. Your body is going to tell you if you start having some pains, if you're becoming sick, that's a sign that it's been too much for you. And I want you to pay attention to that. Okay? Next one, we have Cancer. So what should Cancer expect? For Cancer, we have 10 of Swords. That's how it looks. Not the best card, right? The way the visual, it's kind of you can already feel this energy, and you can already feel this card from looking at the card, from looking at the visual. First of all, yeah, it's gonna be a bit challenging week for you, my dear Cancers, especially physically, especially in terms of how many things you have on your plate, things you have to do. So be very careful, because it looks like this week can be very overwhelming for you. You can go through lots of things, you can go through lots of projects, lots of ideas, and by the end of the week you are dead. You literally don't have energy, you don't have resources. So I want you to be wise when it comes to using all your resources, especially like your energy, whatever you do, your schedule, taking rest maybe when it's needed. So listen to your body more, because look at this card. You may already start feeling like that by the end of the week, right? So take it easy. If you can get rid of some things, of some projects, please, I highly encourage you to do that, because it can be pretty overwhelming for you, my dear Cancers, for this upcoming week. But what also is important this week is that even when you look at the card, you can see his hand is kind of trying to get a grip of the stone, and this is like about your past. So do not get attached to your past. All the problems, all the things which can happen this week, not the best things which can happen this thing, come because you are too attached to your past. You are thinking about your past, you're thinking about people in your past, how past life was, your achievements, whatever were there in the past, and I want you to let your past go. This week it is time to stop getting and trying to find this grip. Stop doing that. I want you to avoid that. It's time to finish some things, because this is also, this card, it is about endings. Like, it's ended. It's like there's no more movements. You cannot go anywhere. You cannot do anything. And so I want you to think, first of all, about your life. I want you to think about what's been draining your energy recently, what stops you from moving forward, and what past things or your past people from your past do not let you go and move forward. So this week it is about making decision to end something. So it's kind of ending stage, and it's not time yet. This week is like you have to end and wrap things up. It's not a week to start. It's not a week to start anything new, any new projects. It is more a week of reflecting, analyzing, and wrapping something up, finishing something up. It can be your relationships, it can be your work, your project, but it's like it's time that this is a sign for you that you have to end it now. You have to end something this week. It can be anything, I don't know, it can be different things for different people. It can be, as I've told you, relationships. Maybe you cannot let your partner go. Maybe you cannot break up with your partner. Maybe it's your work. Maybe you don't want to continue working there and it's time to end finally. So if you've been having this feeling that something is not, like something that stops you from moving forward, if you've been having this feeling that you don't like something in your life, that you're getting attached to your past, that something stops you, that you cannot achieve things in your life, this is a sign for you that this week it is time to change things. It is time to end and wrap something up, so you have space and you have time to start something new, and you have energy, first of all, because again it's been too much for you, and it cannot continue being like that. So this is very important, my dear Cancer. So look at that. Maybe again it's your job. You've been hating your job for a long period of time, and this week it is like a sign. Quit it. That's it. End it. Go and find another one. It's time maybe to send a resignation email and letter and saying that you're not going to stay there anymore. So this week it is about ending stage. It is a week about wrapping something up, ending some projects, ending some things in your life, and start building and moving to the new chapter in your life. Okay, that's for you, my dear Cancers. Next one we have Leo. So what should Leo expect? For Leo we have the Hangman. That's how it looks. So the Hangman, there is nothing really to worry about that. He's not a dad. He's alive. I just want to clarify that, because people, when they see the Hangman, they think that he is dead, but he's not. He is still alive. Hangman, first of all, it's again major arcana, so very important, life-changing week for you, my dear Leos. And when it comes to the Hangman, so first of all, it's kind of, I would say, 50-50 week. So there are some positive things out of this week and out of this energy, and there are some negative things and you need to pay attention to. So when it comes, let's start with the positive. When it comes to the positive thing, because you are upside down, you are able to see the things from the different perspectives, from the different angle, and you can see the things what other people do not see. That's kind of unique about you this week. This is a great week to generate new ideas. It is a great week to think about new projects, new inventions, new opportunities. Think. Why not act? Because you are handcuffed. You are not able to act. You are, like, your actions are paralyzed. You cannot actually act. You cannot go and do the things. That's kind of a downside of this week. It's not a week when you can make changes. So don't even try. Your actions are limited. You are upside down. You cannot go and do the thing. That's why this week it is more about thinking and about creating. And use this opportunity, because again, you see the things from the different perspective. You are upside down and you can come up with something unusual this week. So that's why do not listen to other people. Do not listen what they're gonna say to you, what they're gonna think about that. They don't see it from this side, right? They don't have this angle. They don't have this perspective. Only you who is gonna have that. So use this opportunity. If you've been working on some project, on some invention, this week it is good for brainstorming. It is a good week to think about how you can make things better in your life. It's not only your job, it can be your relationships, it can be anything related to your health, to your body, career, money, finances, any sphere of your life. So you can do that, and you can find some solutions you haven't seen before if you're having some troubles. So use this opportunity and use it very wisely, okay? Another thing, I told you before, this is a not week to act. Your actions are limited. You cannot go and do the things, and don't even try, because it's easy to get into troubles this week. So don't even try. That's why when it comes to communication with people, networking, just be very careful. Do not go too much, right? So make sure that everything is steady, slowly. Take it step by step this week. This is very important. And another main idea, and what can be a problem of this hangman, that I want you to focus on, can you say no to the people? It is very important this week to know how to build the boundaries. It is important to let people know that you don't want to do something. You have to know how to say no to people, because sometimes you can become a victim. Like, you cannot do something, but you say yes to a person, and because you help this person, it actually doesn't benefit you, and then you become a victim because, let's say, person asks you to do some things for him or for her, and you see that your schedule is crazy, and you sacrifice your time and your projects and your deadline, and you go and help that person. But because you helped and you spent some time and you gave that time to that person, now you don't have enough time for your projects, and you cannot submit it by deadlines. And because if you don't submit it by deadlines, you're gonna get fired. And so I want you to be careful this week. I want you, if you want to do something for people, if they come and ask for your help, I want you to make sure that it's within your interest, first of all, and that you have capacity, that you have time. You're not going to become victim by helping all those people, right? This is very important. If you actually have the energy, if you have resources, go and do that. But if you cannot do something, just say no to people. This is your main lesson and advice for this week. I want you to know your boundaries. I want you to build those boundaries and know all your tasks and know all your words. And if you cannot do that, don't do that. Or if you don't want to do that, don't do that. It's totally okay. Just say no to people, okay? This is kind of one of the main things I want you to remember, my dear Leos, for this upcoming week, okay? Next one, we have Virgo. So what should Virgo expect? For Virgo, we have Seven of Pentacles. That's how it looks. Let's see those pentacles sparkling. So when it comes to the pentacles, again, pentacles, they are related to finances, they are related to money, to your career, to your fulfillment. And when you look at 7 pentacles, you can see that like he has all those pentacles, but he's kind of not getting them. He is paused, he's standing, he's not acting, he's looking towards them, but he's not making any actions. So the problem is that why he is in this kind of a pause stage, why he is not acting, is that I want you, my dear Virgos, to look at your job this week. I want you to ask yourself, do you like it or not? Because this is a sign that something is wrong with your job. You're not enjoying it, you don't like it, you are in this pause stage because you don't like it and you don't want to do that. So I want you to analyze your job, whatever you do for a living. It is very important to start finding what fulfills you, what you enjoy doing in life, and what's going on with your job. What's the problem? What's the issue? Why? Like, you have all the resources and you have money in front of you, but you don't want to do that. Like, it looks like you hate it so much, or there are some things you don't like about that. So some things may happen this week related to your job, related to your career, which gonna kind of show to you that, you know, look at that, maybe it's time to switch, maybe it's time to change something, maybe it's time to, in general, to pause and analyze your job. Maybe it's time to pause and ask yourself, do you like it or you don't like it? What is troubling you? Like, because he is troubled, he doesn't want to do all those things, he doesn't want to he's not motivated enough, he doesn't have motivation. And I want you to find this motivation, my dear Virgo. So it's just like, in general, this week it is around motivation to work, motivation to go and execute. You don't want that. It's like you are lacking of that, and I want you to ask yourself, why? Is it a problem in me? I'm doing something wrong? Is it a problem with my job? I don't like the tasks I'm doing. Maybe I'm not treated properly at job, and it's time maybe to leave my job. So just in general, it is all around your job, and it's gonna be a slow week. Why it's slow week? Because you need to analyze. You need to look further, you need to dig deeper. You see, when he has it. Just take it and just dig deeper into your job and whatever you do for living, for your career, and ask yourself, what do I want to do? What do I want to do in life when it comes to my career? And why is it slow right now? Why I'm kind of in a pause stage right now? What troubles me? Ask all those questions to yourself and find the answers. This week it is about finding the answer. And this week it's not yet time to act and quickly starting a new job. It is more a week of analyzing, figuring things out. What do I want to do? What makes me happy? What I don't like about my job. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's just job itself, it's not good for me and I need to move forward. So just like, it's a lot of thinking, it's a lot of analyzing. So that's why you do need to take this time off. Take it easy this week. Do not rush somewhere. Take it easy and pause and look at it from the perspective of, how do you feel about that? Do you see yourself in the future doing this job? Is it what you want to do until the rest of your life? Do you see yourself in 5 years from now doing this job? Do you like it? Do you want to continue working in this workplace or not? So just like, ask all those questions to yourself, and it's just like a week to figure out what you want to do in life, in terms of your career, in terms of your fulfillment, and how you generate money and how you generate income. So that's kind of the primary focus for you, my dear Virgos, for this week. Okay, next one we have Libra. So what should Libra expect? For Libra, we have Wheel of Fortune. That's how it looks. Wheel of Fortune. Finally, Libras are getting some some good cards and some good things happening, because I know it's been a bit challenging for Libras for the last couple of weeks, but you have a Wheel of Fortune. Again, major arcana, life-changing events, and especially for the Wheel of Fortune, it's lots of important things may happen this week. And what is important, because this is a wheel. What wheel needs, it needs motion, it needs actions. So it is very important this week to be very active. It is important going and doing these things so your wheel is moving, your fortune is coming. But only having actions and making actions and movements, it's not enough. What you need to focus on is that you need to do the things you enjoy doing in life. It is important being active and feeling happy from what you're doing in life, having this enjoyment from whatever you're doing, from all your actions, from your work, from your project. So this week it is important to only do what you love doing. If you don't like doing something, don't even do it this week. Like, let it just go. Maybe a week later you will do that, because in order for this fortune to come, in order for some opportunities to come, you need to do the things you love doing. And let's say if you don't like your job and you continue being there, fortune and luck come to you and they like knock on your door and saying, hi, we are there, we are here, come to us. But you are somewhere doing the things you don't love doing, and when they come, you're not here, you're not there. You are wasting your time, you are not enjoying your life, you're not enjoying things in your life, and when they come, you will just miss them. So in order not to miss all these opportunities, this fortune and this luck, it is very important to enjoy. Like, keyword for this week, I would say 2 keywords: having these motions, being active, and have the feeling of enjoyment about whatever you do. This is very important. And just when you do that, when you have these 2 things, when you have this combination, opportunities will come to you, new things will come to you. You just need to continue going, you just need to continue doing the things, and you need to do what you enjoy doing. This is very important, and I want you to focus on that. If you do not like your job, I want you to analyze that this week. I want you to find out what you love doing in life. Do you feel happy about what you do in life? So this is kind of the key things for you, my dear Libras. And in general, opportunities will be given to you. And I want you to see that. And I want you to be aware about whatever is happening around you. By opportunities, it's not only like projects, it can be people. Maybe some people will suddenly appear in your life and will kind of introduce you to other people. So it's networking. Some maybe suddenly you are meeting with a person you haven't been meeting before. Maybe suddenly this week you are getting some clients. Maybe suddenly this week, again, projects may come. So it can be anything, but the opportunities, they will be given to you, and I want you to be aware about whatever is happening around you. I want you to be here in this present moment. Yes, it is a week about actions and movements, but still be aware about whatever is around you, about people, about things, events which are happening around you. But it is a great week to get more. It's a great week to, I don't know, if you have your project, get more sales, get more clients, have your project actually moving. So if you've been thinking about starting something in a long period of time, this is a good week to start, to launch a new project, to launch a new product, to launch your business. Things will keep going and they will be moving, because this is a wheel of fortune and it's a good week for that. So it's a good week to execute in general. So please, my dear Libras, use this week, use this opportunity. And again, remember about motion, remember about actions. Do not be lazy this week, and enjoy. I want you to have this week, like, take it easy, really take it easy. Enjoy. If you want to go buy something for yourself and make yourself happy, do that. If you want to buy some food which makes you happy and enjoy, have like a feeling of enjoyment from your food, from your meal, do it. So like, it's everything about and around enjoyment and feeling of happiness and joy in around in your life and whatever you do in your life. So this is very important this week, my dear Libras. So pay attention to that. Okay. Next one, we have Scorpio. What should Scorpio expect? For Scorpio, we have Ace of Cups. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the cups, all our cups, they are about feelings, they are about emotions, and it's gonna be, you will experience lots of different emotions and feelings this week. Majority of them, I would say 80% of them, are gonna be nice and pleasant, about happiness, like innocent, nice, some great news, maybe some celebrations, weddings, birthdays, whatever it can be. But it's a good week for positive emotions and positive feelings. The problem is that it can be too much of all those emotions. They can just pour out of this cup and it can be overwhelming. So that's why the main problem for this week is that your emotions can really take over you. And I want you to be careful with that. I want you to not make emotional driven decisions. I want you to maybe wait a day or two or maybe a week. If you still want to do that, because there's a high chance of making lots of mistakes because of your emotions. I don't know, something happened at your work, you had an argument with your co-worker, and now you're like, I'm resigning from my position, I'm quitting my job, I don't want to work here. Just like, take it easy. Slow down, take a deep breath, and come up to this problem, to this issue a day or two later, because your emotions, it can be too much, a little bit too much this week. And I want you to be careful with that when it comes to different emotional driven purchases. So if you want to buy, if you go and see, oh, these shoes, I like these shoes, I'm getting these shoes, I like them, I'm buying them, I want, like lots of emotions, lots of feelings. I want you to come and buy these shoes if you truly want to buy them 2 or 3 days later. Because again, you can make very stupid emotional driven decisions, like impulsive purchases. They can happen this week. So take it easy and do not let your emotions control you and telling you what to do and how to do it. And since it's like 80% of good and positive emotions, like I don't know, something is happening, you're getting great news, and because of those great news, you're so excited and you're making lots of different decisions. And slow down. You're gonna take a deep breath. I know that you're happy, I know that you're excited about something, but it can be, you may make lots of wrong ones and wrong decisions, and you can make lots of mistakes. So take it easy, take it slowly. When things go wrong, it's like 20% of the negative things can still happen within this week. I want you not to make, again, rash decisions. You had an argument with your partner, and now after that you're like, I'm breaking up with you, I don't want to live with you anymore. And take a deep breath, take some time off, go back, have a conversation with your partner, discuss it. Because of your emotions, you can even say too much to this person. You can, I don't know, you can say not nice things to this person. You can make the person feeling upset and mad about something. It's just because of your emotions. So know how to control them. Know, like, you should take control over your emotions. You should learn how to do this week. Not the other way around. But in general, it is a good week. Lots of great things may happen this week. Some great news may come to you. Again, some celebrations, birthday celebrations, some parties may happen this week. But just be very careful with all those emotions, because you may make lots of mistakes, okay? Especially when it comes to the romantic relationships. Careful. Emotions and feelings, right? When it comes to the cups, it is emotions and feelings. Be careful, okay? Do not let other people trick you, okay? Be aware, very aware about whatever is happening around you and what other people tell you, okay? Next one, we have Sagittarius. So what should Sagittarius expect? For Sagittarius, we have 4 of Swords. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the 4 of Swords, first of all, my main advice for you, my dear Sagittarius, is to take a rest. This is a good week to go on vacation. Don't work. Take a rest. take it easy and slowly this week, because it looks like you even can see that he like that. He doesn't have enough of physical energy, enough of resources going and doing these things. So I want you to take it easy this week. I want you to listen to your body and pay attention to your physical health, to your physical energy. Do you have enough strength and resources going and doing these things? Do not waste your energy and your resources, because you are already a little bit of like you're struggling, and I want you to keep it inside of you, so do not waste that. And again, this is a good week to recharge, taking care of your body. Go to spa, go for a walk, go to countryside, to nature, go to a hike or somewhere. And I just want you to recharge, have some time off, regain your energy, because this can be, maybe recently it has been too much for you, and this week can be too much for you. And by having this rest, you will find more clarity, you will have more strength for doing the things, and you do need to do that this week. Even this week, it's kind of challenging week in terms of the having enough strength going and doing these things. You actually can, it's a good week to achieve some results related to your work, related to finances. It's a good week still to go up, actually. Even it can be challenging, it can be overwhelming this week, but if you put some effort into that, if you put your time and if you put your energy and you focus on your work and your career and all your projects, this week it's a good week to go up, get some results, to have this project moving and going forward. There is an opportunity, but you need to be very smart. I want you maybe one day take a rest, next day work hard and go up, next day take a rest. Like, please listen to your body. I know that when you hear the phrase that you can actually achieve some great result this week if you work a lot, and you start working a lot but you don't care about your body and you don't pay attention to your body. But first thing you should remember from this video, from me telling you and giving you this advice, is that take care of your body. First of all, take care of your physical energy and resources. Maybe if you need to go to the gym, do physical exercises to regain this energy, and it helps you a lot to regain, do that. But the number one priority should be your health, your physical energy, and then you can actually go in and execute the things. But again, you can achieve lots of great things, but for sure by the end of the week, if you work non-stop, you're gonna feel like that for the whole day you're lying in your bed. And just listen to your body. Your body will kind of give you the signals. If you are overworking, it will give you the signals that your health, like you will have, you will start having a pain in your body, you can become sick, your throat, your headache. Just if you have all these little signs, it's time to get rest. Listen, please, this is very important, okay? Next one, we have Capricorn. What should Capricorn expect? For Capricorn, we have Four of Pentacles. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the Four of Pentacles, again, Pentacles are related to your work, related to your finances. And this week in general, it's going to be around work and finances. You have all these Four Pentacles. You kind of have lots of resources, you have some skills, you have some things on your plate, some projects, and there's no more place for other things. So do not try to look for anything else. It is not a week to start searching for something new. Maybe you've had a feeling that, you need something new in your life, you want to start something new in your life. You don't need that, because you already have a lot of things. You have lots of great projects, you have lots of great resources, skills, time, and everything, and energy. Use that. Use it wisely. It's time kind of to analyze what you already have, because you do already have everything, and it's like you don't need to go and search for something else. You don't need any new projects and things in your life. You already have everything in your hands, in your feet, and in your over your head, on the top of your head. You have everything. So analyze what you do for work, what kind of projects you have, what kind of resources you have, contacts, networking. Like, analyze that, because you have everything, and it's more than enough for you to achieve great results. It's important this week to take it easy and take it step by step. It's not a week about making super rash decisions and actions and changing your life completely, because even when you look at the card, you can see there's like, let's say, one pentacle at the top of your head, and if you make some if you make too much of movements and actions, there's a high chance this pentacle is gonna drop and you're gonna lose something. So by actually taking it slowly, step by step, it's going to help you a lot, and it's going to help you to have the control over the things. If you do it too fast, you're going to lose this control and you're going to lose some of the things. That's why do it very in a smart way and do it steady, step by step. If it needs some time, if it's like a bit slow, that's totally okay for you, and it's even better for you for this week, okay? When it comes to control, you do have control over these things, and I want you just be very careful, because sometimes you may over control things you do in your life, you over control yourself, and you over control other people. So if you work in a team, if you have some team members, or maybe if you're a manager and you have employees, I want you to be very careful with that. Do not over control other people. Give them space, give them freedom, let them work independently. So just take it easy and take control over your things, whatever is happening in your life. And it is very important this week that, again, steady, slowly, you go and do the things. Everything is on track. Do not search for new things. Do not search for new opportunities, for new people in your life. You already have everything. And I want you to remember that you have everything. You have all the resources, you have all the opportunities. Maybe you just don't see them, and it's kind of a good week to reflect and analyze and plan things out, because again, you have everything. Everything's there. Everything's under your hands, okay, and under your control. Next one, we have Aquarius. So what should Aquarius expect? For Aquarius, we have Death. That's how it looks. Death, the major arcana number 13. Don't be too scared yet about it. When it comes to all major arcana, they are life-changing. But when it comes to death, it is especially life-changing. So this week for you, my dear Aquarius, it is a life-changing week. It is a week to let your past go and start something new in your life. This is a week to start new processes, start new stage in your life. And it is very transformative week. And you do need, the most important thing is that you do need to let all those transformations happen in your life. If you resist, if you don't want to do something, if you do not agree to do something, it's going to be a hard week for you. It's going to be a very stressful week for you. You're going to be very mad. You're going to feel upset. And the whole week is going to look negative to you. But when it comes to the death, all those transformations, I know that they can be painful. I'm not saying they're going to be easy ones. They may be painful, but I just want you to remember that whatever happens this week, and you do not resist all those transformations, you let this transformation happen, they're going to be better for you. All those transformations will only bring you a better outcome, and the outcome which you cannot even imagine right now. It's going to be better for you. The outcome is actually, it's going to be great for you. And I want you to remember that, even if it doesn't feel like that. I know that, again, because transformations can be painful, right? I don't know, even let's say leaving your partner, breaking up with a partner. Of course it is painful. You've been, I don't know, together for quite some time and now you're breaking up. Of course it is painful, but if it happens, let it happen, because this is gonna be better for you. If like this week is just like, let things out of your life, let some people out of your life, let them go, and do not resist. Let's say we have river flow, do not go against it, go with the flow. I do not try to resist. If it happens, it happens, and it's probably supposed to happen. And again, all those transformations, all those events, they're gonna be better for you, and that you're gonna benefit from them. There's nothing bad what's gonna happen out of it, even if it doesn't seem like this week. I know, and trust me that you're gonna be happy that it's actually happened. Your life is gonna change, and this week it is about life-changing events in your life. Sometimes it can be not only negative things. I don't know, sometimes, let's say you've been into relationships and your partner is proposing you, now you're engaged. So you were a girlfriend and boyfriend, and now you are a fiance, or maybe you can get married within the week. So it's something that you're moving from one stage of your life to the next stage in your life. And this week it is about transformation, it is about movement. And the more you resist, again, it's going to be harder for you. The more you resist, the more problems you gonna get, and it's gonna be harder for you. Do not resist. Let those things happen, and maybe even let those transformations happen. Maybe if you want finally to change your life, this is a week to change your life. This is a week to go and do those things. This is a week to make all the changes you've been wanting to do for a long period of time. This is a great week for that. But again, do not be afraid of anything. Even if it doesn't seem like that and doesn't feel like that, and you think that it's everything is bad, everything is crushing. Trust me, it's not. It's not about negative changes. It's not about negative transformations. Even again, if it doesn't seem like that, all those negative transformations will only bring you to the positive outcome for you, the better outcome for you. Please, my dear Aquarius, remember that within the week, okay? When the things will go wrong this week, when you feel upset, come and watch this video again, and remember that it's better for you. It's going to be better for you, okay? Last but not least, we have Pisces. So what should Pisces expect? For Pisces, we have 8 of Pentacles. That's how it looks. So when it comes to the 8 of Pentacles, they are related to work, related to your career. So the primary focus for this week, it's going to be around your work. What's important here that, first of all, it's going to be a hardworking week. You're working, you're doing lots of things. But what's important here that I want you to analyze your job. I want you to ask yourself, do you love your job? Do you love what you're doing in life? Do you feel fulfilled by doing your job? Because he is working and he is enjoying. He loves that. And I want you to have this feeling from your job. I want you to wake up in the morning and feeling excited about the new day. I want you to wake up and like being so happy that you have to go to your work and you have to go and do these things. I want you to experience that. If you don't experience that, this is a sign, this is a week to change it. This is a sign to reflect on what's happening in your life, what you don't like about job, how you can change that. So look at it from that perspective. If you love your job and you enjoy that, so focus on it during this week, because you can achieve great results, you can achieve new opportunities, you can achieve even some money related goals you've set before. So you can get that, you can get lots of different and nice things this week related to finances, related to your work, some maybe new clients, new opportunities. But again, you need to enjoy that. So this week it is about feeling of enjoyment and fulfilling from your job. So ask yourself, if not, it's time to change that. It's time to analyze that. This is also a sign for you that you can actually generate income from your hobbies. So look at what you enjoy doing in your free time, what you do in your free time, what hobbies do you have. This is a sign that you can actually monetize your hobby. You can generate more income out of it. So look at it from that perspective. Maybe you've been thinking about that before. Maybe you have a full-time job and you have a side hustle, your hobby on the side, which you truly love. And this is a great week to focus on what you love, on your hobby. Try to come up with a business plan, how you can monetize it, and you can. This is kind of a sign and a hint for you that you can do that. And I want you to focus on that, and I want you to create a business plan, how you can grow, how you can develop it, how you can generate more income from the things you love doing in your life, what fulfills you in your life. So this is very important for you, my dear Pisces, for the upcoming week, right? But that was it for the upcoming week of April, starting from April 18th to April 28th, 24th. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel in order not to miss your weekly tarot forecast and advice. And again, if you want to get your personalized tarot reading, follow all the links below. Go check my website, lizaspirit.com, or feel free to email me and ask any questions you have. And also write me in the comments below, how do you feel about your card? How do you feel about upcoming week? And thank you again for watching, and I see you in my next videos. Okay, bye bye.